All right, enough of the theme music. Okay, so have this patient. His wife died. He, for some reason, got into talking to her. He writes a question to her with his left hand, and his right hand does this automatic writing and produces answers. Now, the guy is not psycho. He's not psychotic. He's not delusional. He's a completely normal person, completely rational and reasonable. And he originally came to me because of bereavement related to the passing of his wife. Okay, so he's doing this stuff, and right, you got to wonder what's going on. Right, is there something going on here? Because he gets back information from his wife that sounds pretty good, and doesn't sound like him talking. And he's actually had situations where he, couldn't find his keys, so he asks her where the keys are, and she lets him know they're behind the sofa. And so of course it could be his subconscious mind who knew that that's where they were, and so he was just talking to himself, right? But then other things would happen, and he would get messages from his wife, and the wife would say, call my daughter and tell her that it's going to be okay with the refrigerator. And he would call, and there was a problem with the refrigerator or flooding or some other thing, and he got a lot of corroboration that something was going on. So whether he's talking to his dead wife or whether he's tapping into some psychic phenomenon because all minds are joined, I don't know. But it certainly seemed to me to be interesting data that something was going on that was extrasensory of some sort, right? Okay, so anyway, a couple of years ago with the hurricane in New Orleans, right? Katrina, was it, right? I happened to flip on CNN at one time. It was just I turned on the TV set or whatever. CNN was there, and James Carville was being interviewed, and he was on the show, and he was making some kind of reference to like the New Orleans being this cultural place that's different from other parts of America, and he goes, that's down here we don't have any Applebee's. This is New Orleans, this is Louisiana, we don't have Applebee's. And I thought to myself, wow. I mean, I made a mental note, it took me aback because I was thinking Applebee's, man, I haven't heard of that restaurant in like forever. And it just seemed odd for me that he picked Applebee's. I mean, he could have picked McDonald's, right? Or IHOP or something, but he picked Applebee's. And I just thought that was kind of interesting and odd, and I made a mental note of it, okay? Right. All right, here we go. So the next day, my patient shows up, and the first thing he says to me is, I don't know what this means or if this is going to matter or anything, but I was talking to my wife last night, and she said to me, ask your psychiatrist about Applebee's. All right, enough said. You figure it out. All right, good. Take care. Peace be with you.